Hello everyone, Konstantin's here. I'm a full stack developer and I continue working on my progressive web application built with Solid.js and Firebase services. Today I have a plan to improve styles of the moon dates on mobile devices. I'd like to rework a little bit authentication and subscription controls. And also I have one issue which prevents me from using the latest version of DataFNS for the functions project. So I need to update dependencies, including TypeScript, to be able to use the latest nice things from DataFNS project. So let me start from switching to my Visual Studio Code. I've already run emulators and building of the application. So I need to find action panel with both of my controls, authentication control and subscription control. For the authentication control first, I'd like to remove the Logout button because I just don't see any purpose of in having it, because ideally user logins once and keep themselves logged in forever. So yeah, let me just comment out the Logout button for now. I will be able to remove this code later if I see that it actually works. I mean, not having the logout button. So let me also comment down sign out click handler, save the file, see what happens. I will just load the application in the browser and logging here with a new user, and I only see the notification button, which is what I wanted to achieve. Now you see that the emulator bar actually overlaps the application. I need to add some padding to the action panel, and action panel has its own separate styles, so I can just add margin, I think not padding, but margin bottom, and it can be something like 1 rem. Let's see if it helps. Yeah, it does. Is it enough? I'm not sure if it's enough. I will test it later on. For now, let's keep it 1 rem. So what else I want to do? I wanna actually display some text, because it's not very clear why these controls exist. So they need some text, and I'm using screen reader only class here to not display the text, but I think I need that text. So I will just remove the screen reader only class, save the file, and see what happens here. Yeah, I need to log out to see, but for now, okay, I can actually log out through clearing application storage and everything related to the application. So you see immediately we have some sign-in label here next to the button. So what can I do here to improve? I think it can be positioned a little bit better. Let me check the position. Yeah, it's centered actually. Yeah, I think it should be good. I mean, overall, let me add some border to this button action panel button. I want a white border, 1 pixel solid white, and white is yeah, and this. Let me reload the page. You see the white border, it's starting to look like a button, and it's much better. Let me change the padding a little bit, so make it more like a button. Let's keep 5 pixels from left and right, and add some padding from top and bottom. I mean less than 5 pixels, 3 pixels, and see what happens. Yeah, it's actually better, and I need to increase this padding, the left and right padding for the button. Okay, it does work. Or does it work? Let me change it to 10 pixels to see the difference. Wait for a while, then reload the page. No, I don't see any difference. Let me check. At least visually. Yeah, that's right, because I'm adding padding to the action panel, not the button itself. Okay, I should add. Okay, let me keep it RAM. I like RAM more. Maybe this size. Yeah, I need to reload the page manually because I'm using built-in watch. I can do actually reload yeah, programmatically or using a Vite plugin for that, but I don't see the strong necessity for that, so let's keep it as is. We'll just improve padding for the button. Okay, it can be something like this. Let's wait for a few seconds, reload the page. Yeah, now it looks more like a button. It's good. Let's add border radius. And border radius can be something like 3 RAM. Yeah, need to wait. Yeah, you see, yeah, they added some radius, which is good. Let's do the same for the subscription button. I will just log in to display subscription button. Here it is, and I need to add the label. Actually, do have a label here. I will just remove screen readers only class here. Wait for a few seconds. Yeah, and you see subscribe label here. Why is it not very well positioned here? It's not centered, or what? Trying to figure out why it's not positioned properly inside the SVG. Okay, let me add some more padding to justify this difference. Okay, something like this should work. And I need some more gap here between the label and the icon. So the gap should be something like, I don't know, 7. Let's see. Yeah, 7 is good, but 0.9 is better because it's the same size, this is the same space we have from the left and from the right. Okay, it's still not ideal. Let's try to improve. Should be a bit less than 0.9. And I don't like the right padding here, maybe because the icon is not centered properly, but yeah, for now it's okay. I think we can keep it this way. The only thing is I need to improve the padding. I feel that I need to have it like 8. Yeah, 8 is okay, and I need to increase the top and bottom a little bit. Let's see. I'm just trying. It's trial and mistake. So I'm just, with design, you need to actually see the difference. So you experiment with sizing, and then you decide whether it works for you or not. So if I subscribe, what happens is that the label changes, and yeah, I still don't like how it looks, but yeah. What if we move the icon to the left and keep the label on the right? Let's try for sign in and also for subscription. Because it just feels a little bit not natural for me. I don't know why. Maybe because of the not centered icon inside of its container. Let's just see. Yeah, I think it's better, a little bit better. And what's the centering here? That's right, it's not centered inside the container, inside the span. So I wanna center text inside the label. So what I'm gonna do is to center it here. Yeah, I'm gonna make it display flex direction column, justify content, center. Yeah, let's see if it works. It should work better. Yeah, let's see. No, it's not very well positioned still. So what if I add align items center? Okay, see what happens after that. Okay, it looks better, a little bit better. So let's, not sure actually. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. Let's keep it this way. I just unsubscribe and subscribe. Yeah, to test. Yeah, it should be better, should look better, at least for now. Let's not focus on that much. What I don't like here is some padding on the left of action panel. Action panel has some padding for some reason. Okay, gap is good. Action panel, let's see. Okay, I guess I know what happens here. What if I just remove the gap and see, because when we display one button we don't need the gap, so, and I want it to be centered, so subscribe and subscribe. Now we only display one button, so we don't need that gap between the buttons, and I also want it to be centered, so that's good. Let's check the desktop version. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, it's more or less good. At least it's better. Not that bad as before. Now I clear the site data, the app data, reload the page. Yeah, just a second. Yeah, and I see this sign in button here. Yeah, it looks good. I sign in, I see subscribe button, I subscribe. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it works as I planned, so it's good. Let's come back to the plan. The improved styles of the reworked authentication subscription control according to my plan. Now I need to improve the visual state of the dates on mobiles. So I will just use mobile view here, responsive tool in the Chrome development tool. And what I want to do is I want to center the labels and the dates. Having some baseline and center and stick to the baseline, the vertical baseline. So let me go to the moon date component, have moon date here. We have styles. We don't have CSS module for this particular component, but we have centralized sizes module. So we have moon phase here, and we have media query for these moon dates. Okay, what can I do here? Justify direction row, justify content center. I want to justify content right on mobiles. Okay, not actually, no, I want to justify the title to the right, so I just copy flex settings here and just flex and justify content to the right for the title. Let's see what changes. No, it doesn't work. Maybe we need to set the exact size for each particular cell of the flex box. Let me, the title should be with 50%, and also the date here should also be 50%, at least for mobiles. Now let's see what happens. Now it's a little bit better. Justification didn't work, so we need to use a different property for aligning items, I think, and keep this center here, center here, flex start for the date. Okay, let's see. We just lost the styles. That's because we copied too much for the date. No, it doesn't work. So we have some. Okay, we need to set the moon phase to width 100% to make sure it fills up the entire space available. Now it's a little bit better. We have some align, we have some justification, but still it's not ideal, not for everything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep working on this. Flex and what if I set flex and here? I always confuse them. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Next new moon. I need to check why it doesn't work for next new moon. Yeah, let's go and see what happens here. Next dates. Yeah, it should work. The same component is used for all moon phases. So yeah, they see new moon justified, full moon justified, but not the next new moon. And yeah, I don't know why, to be honest. Might be because it's longer. That's this when the space available. What if I reduce the size of the text a little bit? Font size for the title should be something like 16. Okay, let's see if it has enough space. No. Yeah, it's a little bit better, but still not properly, not enough, still not enough. I'm gonna check next. Yeah, we need to set this to, yeah, this container for next dates for everything should be set to width 100. So I'm going to go and add some class for this container, bottom. Let's call it bottom, and I can actually use footer here. Footer element. Footer. Call it footer. Yeah. Let's see. And I can address this footer through the class selector and say width should be 100. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's much better, but still not ideal. Yeah, I know what to do. I need to improve the styles of the date. Okay, just reverse the flex start here and center here. As I said, I always confuse them. That's okay, you can always try and see how it looks. Yeah, now it's much better, much better. This is what I wanted to actually achieve. I don't like the fact that let me check this font size here. Font size for this one 16%, and for this one is 16 also. This one is bold, this one is normal, standard size. Okay, what can I do to improve here? I think I can make it bold too. Let's make the title bold too. Font weight, bold. It should justify this. For some reason it didn't work. Because we already have font normal here. I will need to improve the stop styles later on too. Yeah, now it looks a little bit better. Still not ideal. Okay, let's make it not the title not 16 but 17. should have some priority in this particular context on mobiles, I think. No, it didn't work. Okay. Yeah, everything should be good, should be fine. Okay, let's keep 16, similar to the dates themselves. Yeah. Okay. Should be okay. Let's keep it this way for now. Maybe I will find a way to improve it later. I will check the padding here. The padding is, the margin is 1.5, and at the bottom it's different. The bottom padding should be the same as the top. Let me check action panel, padding, margin bottom. Okay, let's make it 1.5 to justify the top margin. Yeah, should be better now. Let's see. Now we can improve the desktop size. As you see, everything is broken here. Okay, what I can do, I can actually do the same, but yeah, opposite, kind of opposite. So we have moon phase. I need to set with auto first for the moon phase on desktop. Moon phase should be auto. This is the first change. Yeah. Now I can improve the styles for title and data here. Just so I'm gonna make it just display block. I don't need flex here. I wanna keep it the same as before. So just block. Block should be enough. And width should be auto also. Auto. And font size for this part should be 18 for title, 18 for title, and normal for the font weight. And with auto for the date. Is it enough? Let's check. Yep, I think it's enough. Okay, good. Yeah, how can they make them the same width on desktop? Okay, we need to use CSS grid or something, or set width to 33.33% of each. Okay, so if I set 30, okay, I can do it a bit differently. Something like this. Let's use calc and set width auto by default, and if calc function is supported by the browser, should calculate a proper width automatically. Let's check if it did. The width of each container. Width auto. No, it's not. It doesn't work for some reason. Maybe I did something wrong. Let's check. If I just remove auto from here, with auto, No. Okay, let me just clear all the caches, including service worker. Okay, it's still auto for some reason. Why is it auto? And next, okay, let's keep it auto as before. I will improve it later. I don't want to debug it for hours. Let's check the desktop version. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, looks good. Let me sign in here just to double check. Subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe again. Good. All good. And if I check mobile view again, yeah, mobile view is also nice. So let me come back to the plan. We've just actually improved styles for the moon dates on mobiles, and also improved the subscribe, unsubscribe and authentication buttons. And now the only thing I need to do for today is to improve the functions project by upgrading dependencies to be able to use the latest DataFNS function, DataFNS project version. Okay, I can actually stop the project building because I'm going to work with functions project now. So here you see that I'm using DataFNS 2.30, but in the main project I'm using DataFNS 2.30 as well. So what if they upgrade the version to the latest in the main project and also in the function subproject? First, I'm going to install dependencies for the main project after upgrading the version to the latest. Now I need to build the project again just to double check that everything is relating to date is working fine. Okay, let's reload the page here. Yeah, everything is fine. I mean, at least until I cleared site data. Let's reload. Yeah, it's actually working. Dates are fine. Cool. Now we can upgrade the DataFNS to 3.3 and 1 in the function subproject. Let's switch to the functions folder, clear the output, the console, and run installing dependencies. Now I can actually run functions project build and see if it works. I know it doesn't. So now you see the error messages in the console relating to types of the DataFNS functions. I actually asked on GitHub in DataFNS project, and one of the community members responded really quickly. So I created the issue here, describing the problem and describing the errors I received and the versions. And one of the community members responded and said, so my TypeScript version is outdated, so I need to upgrade it. And I tried to upgrade it to TypeScript 5, the latest version of 5, and it worked for me. So now I'm going to upgrade all the project dependencies according to the latest versions. So to do that, I know only one quick way to do it. I don't know how to use npm to do the same, but I know exactly that yarn can do it. So first I need to initialize yarn project here in this particular folder. I'm not using yarn for this project because just, I don't know, historically I started with npm. I'm going to continue using npm, but for this particular purpose of upgrading dependencies, I can actually install yarn temporary and use the upgrade command of yarn, which has a latest parameter to upgrade all the latest dependencies, to upgrade to the latest dependencies actually. So I'm now upgrading the dependencies, and yarn actually upgraded dependencies here, everything. So I can actually build the project again, npm run build, and see if it works. Okay, yes, it compiled the project successfully, meaning that all the dependencies working. To prove that, I'm going to deploy to Firebase as well. Let me stop the emulator suite here, and yeah, clear the console and try to deploy. npm run deploy. I have a command for that. Let me deploy to the production right away. Now it's building the function subproject again, and now it's building the main project, main front-end project. Now it generated the main service worker, and yeah, checking all the necessary services on Firebase, analyzing code to find which services should be enabled, and checking their state on Firebase. Yeah, now it tries to upload. It's trying to upload indexes, rules, Firebase related stuff, and now it will try to upgrade the functions. Actually, upload the latest versions of functions, and I actually changed them by upgrading dependencies, so it will probably upload new versions to Firebase. Let's see if it works. I didn't try it myself after upgrading TypeScript versions and upgrading DataFNS library. Yeah, it takes a few more seconds, I think. It should be fine. I didn't change much, just dependencies, and Firebase Cloud Functions should support them. The latest TypeScript version. I mean, actually it doesn't need TypeScript at all, because it uses lib folder, so it actually runs functions from the lib folder already compiled. No TypeScript types here. It's already compiled locally, so it doesn't need to know about TypeScript anything, but it still needs to download the latest DataFNS function dependency, I think. Let's see. We see that functions have been deployed successfully, which means that my changes were successful. So all the changes work, and I can check the updated application, production application actually. Let me reload the page. First time, yeah, you see that everything here is upgraded, the button and the dates on mobiles too. All good actually. And if I unsubscribe here, yeah, the cloud function is run successfully, and I subscribe again. All good. If I clear site data, reload the page, you see the sign in button. I can sign in with my user. yeah, you see subscription button. I can subscribe again. Reload the page. Yeah, and I'm subscribed. Cool. That's perfect. That's what I wanted to do for this particular video. So I will continue improving the application. I actually have a good idea what to improve next. So stay with me and see you next time. Thank you.